for instance, here, let me take this as an example. So this is from teacher Rocio. She's showing an agenda, and so that is evidently going to be used in order to talk about plans. For us English teachers, that's very self-evident, but for students that may not be so evident. Students may be like, why is my teacher showing me an agenda? What does that have to do with going to and will and present progressive? We teachers do have an idea of what we want to achieve, but it's much harder for students to understand what we have in our own minds set as a goal or purpose. The second example here is a dog. I'm not so sure here. Oh, this is yours, right, teacher Ben?
I think, let me see. Yeah, this is mine. I'm sorry.
Yes, because the agenda is the only thing that I have.
Yeah, it's
yes, supposed.
Do we supposed to put some GIF in here?
Yeah, that teacher. That's what we're going to do today. Don't worry if you didn't do it earlier today or yesterday. It was in the end my fault, because as you can see, my background is now much better than it used to be. As I mentioned in my earlier messages in WhatsApp, I started on Sunday and I thought that I would finish on Sunday, but no, I didn't finish in one day.
A lot of work.
Yes, it was very hard. So I'm so sorry that I didn't really send instructions much earlier. So yeah, I think this is a reply to teacher Rocio, right, teacher Ben?
Yes, it was allowed to me only to put it as a reply, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it's already there.
It's a very nice gift. I was just wondering right now if it was intended to show either will going through or present for progressive for fixed arrangements, but yeah. And then you have here a chicken, or I'm not so sure what that.
This is a kind of chicken, yes. He's playing some kind of flute.
Yes. I guess you're trying to celebrate the greatness or something of this agenda GIFs.
Something like this, yes, of course.
To say yes, that's a very nice example. And here teacher Rocio sent also this rover. I think the name is rover. It's a sort of machine that is sent to Mars, and I guess she's trying to find an example for predictions. So will humans colonize Mars in 20, 30, 50, 200 years from now? I guess that's the intention of this GIF. And there is another over here. Yeah, there. Oh, and then we have a foreteller, right? This is an example we got from teacher Hector, I believe. I don't remember very well, and I think it's a very interesting context of or situation of discussion, one that we could exploit with our students. So that would be will, right? This is not a plan. This is not a fixed arrangement. It's evidently a context of predictions. Then I guess this is climate change, so that would be predictions too.
Can you see mine?
Oh, let me see. Not yet. Maybe I need to refresh my page. Let me refresh. I will reload the website. So just give me a few seconds, teacher. I don't see them, teacher Patrick.
Maybe I didn't do it properly, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I think I can help you in a moment. Just let me finish the examples, and I and the others will help you, teacher Patty. So
okay. Here,
teacher Rocio sent, I think it's a Google slide, I guess. Yeah. So this is a Google slide of teacher Rocio. And I think these are the examples that she had already shown us before, last week. What is he going to do? What is she going to do? What are they going to do? What are you going to do? What is it going to do? What? And then we gotta complete the question. What? Once again, it's a fill in the blank space, and that's it. So teacher Rocio already shared that. And also this, it's probably the same. I'm not so sure. Yeah, it's the same. So she, for some reason, sent it twice. And here we have teacher Raimundo's examples. He sent a message to our WhatsApp group stating that he has troubles with his internet, so he will hopefully hear later on. So he gave this example. I'm not so sure what that would be. Is that a plan and a prediction or a fixed arrangement? I'm not so sure about that. Here it's probably a spontaneous decision, which is not something we have discussed these days, but that could work. Because I'm not so sure. I wouldn't say this is a plan. I wouldn't say this is a prediction, and I wouldn't say it's a fixed arrangement. And so those are the examples that we already got here. And the plan for today is that we come up with more examples, such as the ones that we have already seen here in the chat box. So that's basically what I would like to do today with you. Just, I will send you to a breakout room, and you will please try to give examples for each category. And we will come back to the general room, to this meeting room, and discuss your examples. So I'm going to start assigning everyone to the breakout rooms. Does anybody have any questions about what we got to do over the following 15 to 20 minutes?
Yes, teacher Sergio, is this same activity like the last class?
Pretty similar, yes. But today I am not so concerned about everyone being able to insert GIFs into or onto a Google Slides or a Google site or a PowerPoint. I am more concerned about the selection of different GIFs for different purposes. Last meeting, our goal was for everyone to be able to acquire the technical skill to manipulate GIFs in Google Slides, Google Sites, PowerPoints, etc. But today I would like to go back to a more sort of theoretical, but at the same time practical matter, which is how do we separate conceptually plans from fixed arrangements, from what was it, predictions, which is something that we already discussed in the cognitive grammar seminar that we had 3 months ago. We won't discuss the details about the differences between each category, but I do want to help everyone develop the ability to select good stimuli, which are the appropriate GIFs. What GIFs should I use for each category? What GIFs are good for going to, what GIFs are good for will, and what GIFs are good for present progressive for fixed arrangements. So that's basically the purpose of today, to develop this ability. Yeah, anyway, I will be visiting every breakout room to help everyone. But right now, just focus your attention on what GIFs could you use for will, what GIFs could you use for going to, and what GIFs could you use for present progressive, and why. That's what we will discuss today. Yeah.
All right.
Yes, teacher. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Yep, yes, teacher. Any other questions, teachers? No? All right. So
yes, Sergio, sorry, I sent you some gifts and some, I don't remember. They were gifts.
yes,
To my site, to a site, or I don't remember
yes,
what
here.
yes, is
Yes.
that okay?
Yeah.
Was that
Yeah, can you see them, teacher? I am.
yeah.
Yeah, we just discussed all of your gifts about 5 or 7 minutes ago. Yes, yes, teacher.
Okay,
so
thank you.
we were discussing precisely that. So let's assign everyone to a different breakout room. Just give me 20 seconds to arrange the breakout rooms, please. So there it goes. There will be 3 rooms right now with 3 people in each one. You should receive a message stating that you have been invited to a breakout room. So please join your breakout rooms and discuss what GIFs you think would be most appropriate either for going to, for will, or for fixed arrangements. Hello, teacher Raimundo. And teacher, oh, he already left, and teacher Lupita. Good evening, teacher.
Hola, Leti.
Leti. ¿Y quién más? María Guadalupe.
Lupita.
Lupita, ¿cuál Lupita?
García Carmona.
Ah, ok, sí, Lupita García. Carmona, ok. Muy bien. Okay, very well. We have to speak in English now.
Sure. Okay.
Because the teacher is here listening to us.
Careful, careful. Okay,
Yes.
Serge, am I right with my homework?
Yeah.
But I didn't see them in your screen.
Yeah, would you like to share your screen, teacher Patty, so that we can help you with
Here.
procedure of...
Excuse me,
This
teacher.
one, yes.
Yes,
Teacher
yes.
Sergio,
Yes, teacher Lupita.
excuse me, Patty. I sent you my work,
All right.
your email, because you know that I have a tablet, no?
All right, yes.
Thank you, Patty.
Welcome, my dear.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll start sharing.
Yes, please, Patty. Share
This
your...
one. I saw it here, but I didn't see on your screen.
All right, so let me see. Just taking a look at what you've got, teacher Patty. Just.
But they were 4.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I wrote
yes.
the others.
The links
The
there.
links, exactly. The links.
Yes. It's probably because you need to log in. I'm not so sure, but could you please click on the G of Google, the red? Yeah, there. It's probably...
Yes, because I don't have tweet.
Yeah. So you can choose any one of those emails, and then you are being asked or required to create a password. Oh, you have okay.
Let me see. I have to write it because otherwise I could forget.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
By the way, I would like to mention that Leti, Haciel Leti, right? Leti? Yeah, did I say it correctly? Do you prefer?
Yes.
Do you prefer the name Haciel, Leti, or both, or how do you feel best?
Both are okay.
Both are okay. Yeah, I'd like to mention that Leti is I would say, graduate student of the ETE. You know, ETE, the Estudios Técnicos Especializados. So she wants to become an English teacher. She has already finished her ETE, right, Leti?
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Congratulations.
Yeah, and
Thank you.
Congratulations, Leti.
yeah, and she's
Thank you.
This
awesome.
account is this course.
Yes. Oh yeah, and now click on I am not a robot. You know this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I want to write the name of this is not tweet.
Discus. Discus.
Yeah, this is
This
discuss.
is the name of this app.
Yeah, yeah.
Discus.
Okay. This. Okay. Mhm. Sign up.
Yeah, yeah. And then, oh yeah, click on proceed teacher, please. And now you have the button post as Patricia Neira. Can you see it there, teacher?
No.
Yeah, on the right side, there is a gray area, a gray square rectangle. Further below,
Yeah.
right there. So that's where you just click and you send your first GIF. I would recommend that you send this one first and then you send another and another. So that
Okay.
yeah,
So this one is no. It's okay.
yeah, just click on the post as Patricia Neira. I think you left. You should go back to the tab. No, if you go back to the previous tab, please, teacher.
But how?
Above you have another tab that says 1.3. Yeah, right there. Yeah, and then you have a little yeah, right there. Yes, and that's it. So you have now yes, and now everybody's able to appreciate your GIF, and that's what you gotta do today. That's what we gotta do all today. Once you finish posting your GIFs, we will discuss the pros and cons of each GIF that you have selected. That's the whole purpose of today.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So can I continue doing the rest?
Yes, please, teacher. I'm going to go to the other breakout rooms to see how things are going.
Okay, and
That's going to
What
is going to happen. I think that we first need to think about the most the type of sentence that the average people would think about when you are going to explain that topic or when you are going to use that one. What I mean is that when we want in case that we want to talk about predictions to students, what is the most and in a certain way easy way to catch that idea, or what is the most common
initiations of going to will and present progressive will be most cognitively silent. We have it here in the group.
Yes, teacher. May I help you?
yes,
Yes.
please.
Yes,
Please.
teacher. I'm so sorry. I was working with the other teachers in the other breakout rooms.
Don't worry.
Yes, today's goal is to develop, to some extent, the ability to select appropriate materials that are conceptually more appropriate for each category. So we have three categories, which are will, going to, and present progressive for fixed arrangements. But out of the many different sentences and GIFs that we could choose from, which are the ones that you think would achieve the best results with our students? So, for example, what is a good sentence or situation or context or example of for going to? What would you say is a good sentence for students to learn going to in terms of prototypicality, which we already discussed in the cognitive grammar 3 months
It
ago?
was to ask about plans and things, right?
About what?
What are your plans for the weekend? For example, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Or I will, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's a good example, I think. Let's think about your plans for the weekend. Teacher Lucero, what are your plans for the weekend?
Well, I don't know.
You can
Maybe I'm going to rest. I need some rest.
You need to rest. So that's a plan. But now you gotta ask yourself, okay, so that's my plan. But what if I gave this example to my students, would they process this example as a good example of a plan? What do you think?
No, no,
Yeah, I don't like from one
they
to 10, I would
won't.
say sort of 6 or 7 on a scale of prototypicality is not such a prototypical example of what we think about plans when we think about plans. Teacher Lupita, what would you say that is a good example of a plan for the weekend? Something that
Maybe I'm going to prepare a delicious meal for my family.
all right, yeah. That's
Maybe.
good.
Great.
Yes, if I try to explain my students what my plans for the weekend, and I tell them that I'm planning to prepare a special meal or a special breakfast or dinner or something like that, I guess they could perceive, conceptualize, sense this situation as a prototypical example of a plan. I could suggest, if you allow me to, something like going to the movies. I know it's a very typical example that we find in many books. And it's not a coincidence. It's because it is conceptually one of the most salient, most prototypical. Typical, if you want to avoid the technicality of prototypical, let's just keep it at typical. Example of going to for plans.
If we were not in this situation, we would say I'm going to go to a party with my friends.
Yes, teacher.
Mhm.
Yeah, yes, teacher Hector.
I suppose that when we are dealing with this conceptualization, I suppose that the most important thing is to refer to the context our students are getting involved. As for example, yes, the cinema is something that is quite common. And the example I use with this is like saying, I show my Cinemex app. Okay,
Yes.
because okay, they are showing okay what will be the new films every week in a period of the next week, even 6 months ahead. So when I say they say, okay, I want to watch the new James Bond film.
Yes.
Okay, that it is programmed for November, I suppose. Okay, or having a closer example, let's say, okay, it's a plan. I am not sure if I am going to have it or not until I have the tickets on my hand and I say, yes, I bought them. So that is when it's going to change to the present continuous, because I have seen over the years that the difference between will going to and the present continuous, they cannot get it. And as I explained a week ago, we have this fixation with the present continuous. So
Yes.
this is a something that it's a plan, it is not sure. And I say, if you want to make the example worse, I say, I'm going to invite my crush to the cinema. So it's absolutely imaginary. It's my plan. I am not sure if she will accept or not, but at least it's a plan.
Yes. Yes.
So
It's also an intention. That's
yes,
why we say
exactly.
plans and intentions.
Yeah. What about the example, the hypothetical example? I'm going to win the lottery next weekend.
It would be great, but
Yeah, that's kind of weird, right? I mean, I could say it. I might feel playful with my friends and I might tell them, yes, this next weekend I'm going to win the lottery. But that's not what I would call a prototypical example of going to for.
No.
And that's where I'm trying to get at, that especially for students who are still beginners, they need stimuli, a stimulus that responds more to what is prototypical of the construction. In the terms that we are discussing this construction right now, because this construction has other uses, but because of the constraints of time that we have, we cannot cover every single meaning of going to, but I would like to focus our attention today on going to for plans using prototypical examples. Now, the examples that teacher Hector was mentioning, let me share my screen for 1 or 2 minutes. Here I go. So if you feel that talking about the movies that are being displayed or shown in a cinema, so you got to start with going to the cinema or choosing a movie. It's kind of difficult to find the best GIF for every situation. It takes time. Sometimes it takes me personally 1 or even 2 hours to find the GIF, my perfect GIF for the situation that I have in mind. But then you just gotta scroll down and keep looking for a good example. I don't see anything here that looks like somebody trying to decide what movie they are going to watch. And yet, this is probably not such a bad example, the one that I am showing you right now. But then if I don't find anything here that is useful, maybe I could change my phrase for buying tickets for, well, cinema. Oh, sorry, cinema. I'm so sorry. So I still don't find anything. Maybe if I correct the word that I misspelled. Let's see if I am able. Not yet. So as I told you, this takes time. But let's suppose that for some reason I think that this is a good GIF that will stimulate my students to feel interested about the topic of discussion, watching movies over the weekend. So I could use that one, and let's say it's just an example that you decide that this is a good example. And so I go to copy link. I copy this as we already discussed some time ago. Then I go to our website. I go to the section that I sent you yesterday and today. And then
why don't you try, for example, the keyword
yes,
box office?
All right, yes, that sounds as a very plausible, let's see, box office. And let's see if we can find a better GIF than the one that yeah, let's see, maybe this, yeah, this one. Yeah, you're very right. You're very right, teacher. Yeah, I think that this, yeah, I think this one could work, don't you think?
Well, I suppose that your screen has frozen.
Oh, let me start
Yes.
sharing once again. Yeah, because I changed a couple of things. Yeah, just a second. Yeah, here it is.
Did you share a document in Drive?
No, it's a chat box. I'm going to show in a moment. Yeah, can you see Homer Simpson now, teachers?
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, he's buying a ticket. Yeah, this is
Mhm.
such a very good example. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to the website that I sent you, our main website.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and then I just gotta go here and I gotta just here send the link. I'm going to post. Let's see if that's enough. I don't see the GIF moving, but I have the link here, so it's not a problem. And then I'm going to try to open this. Something went wrong.
Maybe you copy the image, the GIF.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, teacher. Maybe it's better if I just copy the image. Thanks, teacher. For some reason, I'm not being able to. Let me try once again, like this. Here it goes. There.
Well, over there you can add, okay, okay, you can click on that looks like a
Yes.
chain.
Yeah.
And then you have the link, and you are going to have the GIF. That's it, like copying URL or something like that.
Yes.
No, okay, well, oh no, or adding the image.
Yeah, let me refresh and maybe that will help. Just a second, teacher. Yeah, maybe an image, as you just said. Image, yeah, maybe here. How about that?
But you can look it over there. So
Yeah, you're
you
right.
can get for a GIF home of box office.
Yeah, you're right. Let's type here box up. Let's see if that works. It's not there. I'm not. This should work. I'm not so sure why it's not working.
No, let's say you have already posted this comment. Yes, that is the situation. Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that something is not going right. But even if you have the problem that I am having, just please keep your links somewhere so that you can send them to the chat, and we can check them out when we go back to our general room for discussion. Well, so right now, I would just like everyone to start looking for GIFs that are appropriate for either will, going to, or present progressive. Later on, we will check how to share the links. But right now, the point is, what GIFs do you think would be most appropriate for each category? Either for will, either for going to, or for present progressive. You can decide to focus all of your attention on one single category, or on two categories, or on all three categories. You decide that. That's up to you. Any questions, teachers?
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go to the other breakout rooms, and I will be back in 5 minutes with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how can I get into? No, I won't verify like that.
And so in this case, I don't paste it.
No, in this course, yes, in this course. This is this course.
You said 1.3.
Here is 1.3. And here is this course.
I don't know how to open both.
First go to this, which has this.
Don't say this.
Prototypical will, present progressive for fixed arrangements. And then you have this course. Look, thank you for updating.
Okay, down there. Okay.
Exactly.
Yes, down there. Yes, let me try to do it. And if I have a problem, I will let you know.
Sure. Okay. Letty, I saw yours. The lady in the.
Oh, yes, finally, I made it.
In the airport, right?
Yes, I think now I did it.
So we did 3, all right, 3. And it's like this. Mary?
Yes?
Search, write it here. Can you see this?
Hold on.
I am over here in case you need any help, teachers.
No.
How many GIFs do we have to paste, teacher? 3.
Yeah. In some cases, there might be some errors. Some GIFs are, for some reason, are not admitted. But generally, you shouldn't have any trouble. You should just paste the link. And as you can see, as many others have already done, they should be shown on the chat box. Yes.
Search?
Yes, teacher.
Can you see mine?
Yeah, let me go and check the one that says 60 seconds, right?
Okay.
Or minutes, what is it? Minutes, sorry. Let me go and check. Yes, I can see it. It's already there. Great, that's very nice. Teacher.
I have already pasted 3 GIFs.
Nice.
Let me tell you that the day that God provides creativity, I was absent that day.
Oh.
What's your opinion about this? Please search.
Oh yeah, let me see it. How you live when the office meeting could have been an email. Oh, right. So now let me think. Are you thinking about this as an example for will, going to, or present progressive, teacher Patty?
Will.
Will, so that would that be a prediction? I'm not so sure. Of course, will has other meanings such as spontaneous decisions, but in this case, how would you use this gift, teacher?
You
Are we supposed to use going to also, or use will and present progressive?
The one that you want, teacher. Ideally, we should get gifts for all the three categories, but 100 minutes, of course, is not a lot. So it's okay if we can only arrive at one category, either will or going to, or only present progressive. That's all right. So, teacher Patty, do you think how would you use that gift, teacher Patty? Would you use it for what kind of examples? What would you expect your students to talk about? Probably if it's
the one that I was thinking you must call, but must is not related to what were we checking.
Yeah, we could some other time discuss the nature of modalization, modal verbs. But right now we gotta ask ourselves, what are good examples for the teaching of will or going to or present progressive for fixed arrangements? I could think of an example such as I'm going home, or I'm going to go home, or I will call my family after this meeting or something like that. I'm not so sure.
I'm going what?
Maybe I'm going home, or I'm going to call my family after this meeting, something like that, but I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. If you cannot come up with a good example that makes students think about plans or predictions or fixed arrangements, this is probably not such a good example for what we want to discuss today. But that's
so it's better to erase it, to delete.
Yeah, you can either delete it or keep it there.
For example, here, how can I delete this?
Oh yeah, click on cancel, please, teacher. Yeah, and above a little bit, not very much, just a little bit above. There should be a button. Okay, let me share my screen and I will show you, teacher.
Okay.
It's here. So for example, I already sent something here. This is mine, right? Going to the movies during the weekend. And here, if I move my cursor to the right, I am moving it on the right side. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Once I cover over this region, there are two little buttons. They are very little, but I hope you are able to see them. And the one that looks like a little triangle, if I click on that, I get two options, delete or flag as inappropriate.
No, just delete.
Yeah, okay, so could you please share your screen, teacher Patty, just to see how you are doing there? Yeah, let's see. So above, just a little bit, not very much, just a little bit.
This one, right?
Yeah, teacher. A little bit further. Oh, not that much. A little bit, just a little bit. There. Yeah. If you go to the right side, teacher. Yes. There you have a little triangle, and that's it. That's the way you can delete a comment that you have already made. And if it doesn't disappear right away, you can refresh the website with
F5.
Yeah, F5. Yeah, there it goes. So let's see.
But I have the rest.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think it's gone. I think
this one is mine.
Yeah, great, teacher. Yeah, it was
talking about the recent times. Yesterday,
yes.
Was it yesterday?
Yes.
And the glue gun will fix it.
All right, so Yeah, that's an interesting example. Glue gun will fix it. I couldn't say
The
it's,
case that I will break a vase.
will break a what, teacher?
A vase.
Okay.
Florero.
All right. So you that's that. I think that's a prediction based on evidence, right?
Mhm.
Like all right. What other?
Then this,
Yes. The
and
errand.
then
Yeah,
this.
maybe shopping, right? Or
Look, it didn't.
buying the groceries.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it didn't erase. Could you please try again, teacher? Above. Yeah, there. You have, yeah, right there. Let's try one more time. Delete. And if it doesn't get deleted, don't worry about it. It's okay. We will just
Maybe while they update.
yeah, maybe, probably. But even
Okay.
if it doesn't get erased, don't worry about it. We will simply not discuss that particular example anymore. And we should focus our attention on the examples that you think that are, let's say, most appealing for the purposes that we have. So for example, would you like to discuss any of the GIFs that are already there?
Mine.
Yeah, either yours or from someone else.
For example, well, it was Letty.
Yes. Yeah, what about the book?
I'm going to read a Russian novel.
Yeah, so I think that creates a very
Clearly defined.
excuse me, teacher?
Very clearly
Yeah,
defined.
yeah.
The meaning.
Yes, teacher. Yes, it's a typical or prototypical example of going to for plans.
I will win.
Yes, as a prediction. I'm not so.
Or I will play tennis.
Yeah, could you please click on see more, teacher? There is a, yeah, right there. Thank you. So I'm not so sure about the tennis player. I'm not sure what is Letty here. Oh yeah, Letty. What would you use, or how would you use this tennis player GIF?
Maybe we will be playing tennis today or something.
All right. Maybe you need to choose another GIF, because this one looks like she's angry or frustrated. So it's not very clear how exactly we could use this one for either will or going to. I can think of examples such as, I'm going to play tennis next Sunday with my friends, or with my father, or with my brother, or with somebody. So in those types of examples, this GIF having to do with tennis would be great, but the way she's shown doesn't help very much. I think it's not very clear.
Okay.
Yeah. What about the following one? Could we please look at the next? Yeah. Okay. So, so she's going on vacations or to take a trip or something like that, right? Letty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's a very nice example. That does look like a prototypical example of going to for plans. So once you have the stimulus, once you have selected or chosen one particular GIF, you can start thinking about, how can I use it? Am I going to use blank spaced exercises, or just ask my student what she's doing? There are many different ways to deploy these GIFs once we have chosen them. That's something we can discuss later on. But right now, the most important thing is to develop the sensitivity to choose appropriate GIFs. So what else do we have? Oh, this is from teacher Raimundo. Probably we want to discuss your own examples, maybe examples from teacher Tanya or teacher Lupita or teacher Mary Kristen.
The issue here is that I don't know how to
post.
Yes, exactly, in the page.
Yes, teacher. Could teacher Patty, do you think you could let teacher Mary Kristen share her screen, please?
Okay, let me see if I am in the correct place.
My pleasure. Yes.
First, let me hold on.
Yes, teacher.
Let me open it
Yes, teacher.
here. Okay, so I have to share screen. So
Yes.
you can help me there because
Yes, teacher.
here it is. Okay, share. There.
Yeah, yes.
That's
teacher.
that's where I have to be, right?
Yeah. And now you
Very
have to
well.
scroll down, please, teacher.
Here.
Yeah, further down below. Yeah.
Okay.
More. Yeah, right there. And
Okay.
now, yeah, click on join the discussion.
Okay, there. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, you are. So you now let's go to the giphy.com website.
No, I have one in the memory.
All right.
I have one in the memory there.
Yeah.
It
Now,
is there.
yeah. Now just wait 2 or 3 seconds. Sometimes it automatically shows a GIF. Sometimes it doesn't. Now, please post it, teacher.
Here, post.
Yeah. I'm not so sure if this is going to work this time. Sometimes it's, for some reason. Oh, you have to verify your email address. So could you please verify your email, teacher?
It's correct.
Yeah, you have to go to your Gmail account, to your maria.kristen@emp.unam, to your regular institutional email. Yeah.
And what do I do there?
Oh, and you have to have there.
This is it. Oh, I have to. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Discuss. I have to send the mail that I didn't do.
Yeah, and then below.
Verify.
Yeah, right.
Hold on.
Yes.
Why verify? Verify is only clicking here.
Yes. That's
Yes.
all you gotta do.
Okay. Well, yes, I didn't do that.
Yeah. And now we go back.
No wonder. Email verified, done. Yes. And then got it.
Yes.
Okay, discussions from community of people you appear here in your feed. Okay.
Yeah.
And it is reading here a little bit.
Yeah, that's the main website of Discuss, so don't worry about that one. We want to go to the website of this workshop.
Where we were. Now let me find it. Future tense, it was this one here.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Okay.
now maybe.
So the link is there. I click post
Try
again
one.
or what?
Yes, try one more time to click there or refresh the website. Yeah, try to click there and let's see if it now allows you to. Yeah, it's already there. I'm not so sure if it's going to open, but it's already there. Let me go and see myself if it's already showing where it should. So here it is. Yeah, for some reason, it's not possible to open it, but it's okay. Could you please choose another GIF, teacher, Mary Kristen?
Okay, yeah, sure. Let me go to
Giphy.com.
yes, let me find
Or
it
any
here.
other. It doesn't have to be from Giphy, but that's the one that I find personally most useful.
I chose this one, the guy going crazy trying to do his homework.
Yes.
And I was, my idea was to say, I'll finish my homework right now.
Yes, yes, teacher.
You know, it was not a prediction, it was a
Spontaneous decision, I think.
a spontaneous decision, exactly.
Yes.
Okay,
yes, teacher.
that's what, and I want to more or less continue here. Let me see, what can I see?
Yes.
That I do. No, but this one, they don't have the wheel. Okay. Okay, so maybe this one with the same sentence.
Yes, sure.
So I copy here the little link.
Yeah, let's try that way. If it doesn't work, I'll show you another way to do it.
Okay, so I click here in the little link,
Yep.
link copy to the clipboard. Okay,
Yes.
and then I go back and try to upload it. Join the discussion again.
Yes.
And upload it.
And just wait a little bit. Just wait.
Oh yes, it is there. It's showing there.
Yeah. I'm not so sure why some GIFs are not allowed.
Yeah, we have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Now, do I have is there a place where I can write the sentence that I am
Yeah, you can go to edit.
edit here? Yes.
Yeah. And you go above, let me see a little bit above.
Above?
Yeah, yeah, and there, you click on at the beginning of the text, or you move
At
to,
the beginning,
yes.
before the link?
Yeah, before HTTPS, and now
Okay,
enter,
yes.
and now click enter, or just start typing and click enter.
Is that correct? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is spontaneous decision.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Because I can see. Okay.
Somebody's asking me for help in room number 3.
Okay, I got it. How many of these do we have to write?
Can.
Do we have to copy 3?
Yeah, I wouldn't ask for a specific number of examples, just as many as you can. Some teachers will find it easier to do it, and they might come up with 10 or 20 examples. Some other teachers might find these more difficult because maybe they haven't done this before, and so 1, 2, or 3 examples would be sufficient. That depends on how difficult you find these right now.
Okay, so the next 2, I have to open a new discussion, join a new discussion.
Yes, teacher.
And I leave this one there?
Yeah.
And just like that. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I'll be back in a
got
few
it.
minutes.
Thank
Yes, teachers, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Well, yes, we were dealing here with the GIF things. Okay, I have noticed how can we get something like this? If you allow me to share the screen, okay. So I have it here. So as you can see, we have got some of the things over here. So I have this. The fact is that I don't know, having this for a context that will be okay. I suppose that as I am teaching in higher education, so I have this more flexibility to choose certain topics.
Yes.
And things like that. But for example, yes, this is something very common. No, I am writing down over here. So I get it here.
Yep.
And I said this, okay, the link.
Yep.
The fact is that I have to delete the hashtag.
All right.
I copy it.
Yes.
And
oh, that's nice.
voila,
You,
I have it.
Yeah. Thank you, teacher.
My pleasure.
I didn't know how to do that. I usually just copy paste, and now you have taught me something. Thank you so much, teacher.
My pleasure.
That's very nice. That's very nice. And so what examples have you come up with? Is there an example you'd like to discuss, teachers?
Well, I was discussing with my dear teachers here that sometimes it's quite difficult, okay, to choose a context for every class. And I was telling my experience that I have a general context because I have created 5, 6 characters. All of them are absolutely imaginary, okay, yes. And every class they have kind of a sitcom. So if we are dealing with this because teacher Lucero was saying, what if we have this example of the party and they say, no, we can't because we are in the pandemic. I say, yeah, sure, one day is going to finish, okay? Have imagination, please. Imagine something. But having this context, it really works for me because they even know my characters and they say, no, I wouldn't answer that because she is a mean girl.
mean girl. Yeah, I think that depends on that personal
preference.
We'll have different ideas of what should be taught with our own students. So, but let's assume that teacher Hector doesn't mind giving hypothetical examples in which the pandemic is already over and we can make parties once again. And I do think that it's a nice context or situation in terms of prototypicality, because parties have to be planned. Of course, we already know that when we are in the process of planning, prototypically we want to use will because you are taking spontaneous decisions. But once the party has already been planned and you want to talk about that party, you're going to talk about that party using going to. So what is teacher Lupita going to bring to the party? She's going to bring the cake. What is teacher Blanca going to bring to the party? She's going to bring, I don't know, napkins and so on and so forth. So yeah, now the question is, what gift would you pick for such a hypothetical situation or of discussion?
We posted one, but it's about a plan about going on a short vacation or on a trip.
Yeah.
Is the one we posted. Let me show you. It's not there anymore.
Which one?
Refresh your page.
The one about Homero Simpson.
It should be
Down.
down because all the, well, most of all we were posting.
Let me see. No, it's not there.
Yeah, you can, in case you cannot post it or it's not showing.
This one.
Oh, all right, yeah.
We're going to go swimming.
Oh, yeah. I'm not so sure if that's a GIF that I would use. I guess you could because he's actually drowning. But the idea of what are your plans for the weekend or for vacations, or assuming that there is no pandemic, but because it's true that we must not go.
And sometimes it's nice because they forget about all the problems.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Just for 1 hour or two. Well, maybe some of these, maybe this one.
Yeah. I think you get, in my opinion, you need to look for a GIF that better shows the idea of me and my friends having fun swimming somewhere.
Can we delete this? Can we delete this?
Yes, I can show you how to do that. I'm going to start sharing screen, teacher, so that I can show you. So, for example, if I look for one of my GIFs, well, I have only.
You can delete that one, the one of the cat having dinner.
Oh, just first, let me show you
that one.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure that I can delete yours. Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Which one? Like this one?
That one.
I actually like that one very much because he's going to have dinner, right? So I wouldn't delete it personally, but let me show you. Here on the right side, there are two little icons, and one is a little triangle. If I click there, but I have two options that I'm not going to use right now, which is blocking a user or flag as inappropriate. But if I look for one of my examples, I will be given the option to delete here. So this is mine. I hover over this region on the right side, and there is a little triangle, and I click on that one, and then I am given the option to delete my own GIF. That's basically how you gotta do it. Please give me a few minutes. Somebody's asking for help in room number 2. I'll be back. Hello, teachers. I'm so sorry for the time it took me to come here. I was explaining.
Hello, teacher. Welcome to our.
I'm so sorry, teacher.
Welcome to the jungle.
Have you finished, teachers?
Yeah.
Yes, you have finished. All right. So could you please give the other groups 3 minutes? They are still having troubles with a couple of things, but in 3 minutes, we should go back to the general room so that we can discuss what examples you have proposed. Could we, meanwhile, take a look at your examples? Teacher Arnalus, could I take a look at your examples?
Okay.
Yes, let's see.
Just a minute, where is it?
All right, so Yoda is
Okay, here.
Oh, this is so nice. You already have so many examples in one of your on one of your Google sites. So that guy is planning to have some drinks, right? That's probably something that I couldn't teach my students to go and drink, but it looks like alcohol.
But here, Ben has some, okay, another idea. Ben, could you explain?
Yes, of course. Yes, for example, we have the students and for example, hey, everybody, this is Mark and he's drinking a lot of alcohol. What is your prediction about the situation? We're going to have a lot of ideas for the students.
Oh,
yeah.
That's such a beautiful example, teacher. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm interrupted. Please continue.
Yes, and that's the example. And then the students will answer a lot of answer, a lot of replies. This is very stimulating for the imagination.
Yes, yes, yes. I fully agree. I fully agree, teacher. It's such a beautiful example. I had never thought of something like this, and it's so nice to find more examples that are appealing for students. And I do think I could rate this as a sort of from 1 to 10 as a 8 in terms of prototypicality. What comes to your mind when you think about predictions using will? I couldn't say this is one of the first things that come to my mind when I think about prototypical examples of predictions using will, but it's a very, very, as you said, stimulating example that makes students think or feel engaged into the problem. What will happen if he drinks too much alcohol, right? So yeah, it's a very good choice of a give, I think. Would you like to discuss another give?
Yeah, sure. The next one.
Yes.
Teacher, go.
Mhm.
This is very funny, teacher.
What is she going to do?
Yeah. Would you please explain? I'm having some ideas of how to use this GIF, but I would prefer to hear yourselves.
I don't know. We were just thinking about plans. What are her plans? What is she going to do?
Yes.
What are her plans?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, for example, it could be the context. The lady is very angry with her husband, and who can tell me the plans about this girl?
Yeah.
And yeah, and then you can get a lot of answers from the students as well. With a lot of yeah.
That's true. It's true. Yeah, according to what you just said, teacher Ben, the first thing that comes to my mind is she's going to abandon her husband.
Yes, this is one.
Yeah.
See, yes, for example, Raimundo, what is your option, for example? Tell me your option.
I'm going on a holiday.
Yes, I'm going on a holiday.
Teacher Anna, for example, what is your option?
She's going to move elsewhere.
Yeah, you see, we have a lot of options.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, it's true. Very nice GIF. Very nice choice. Could we please take a look at another GIF?
Another.
Yeah. So that's Yoda dancing. Yeah, that's a beautiful example. So, what are your plans for the weekend or Friday night? Right.
It's Friday night. He's dancing next Friday.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah, and this is going to be particularly appealing for young students, right? Who are probably quite interested in partying and dancing and having fun and all of that. Yeah. Teacher Ben, you are very good at coming up with situations that stimulate the imagination. What would you ask your students in order to stimulate their imagination?
Yeah, I think it's very important. It's like you have to put a scenario in the classroom. I mean, imagine that you are working in the classroom right now on presential classes, no? But this is the same thing, but you have to put the right environment mentally and emotionally. Yes, you have to, because you need to part from from the fact that you like to teach. This is the most important part of everything, because when you get into the room, in my case, you have to imagine everything. For example, I can get into the classroom and then I can sing. For example, some from the Beatles. If I need to teach something like some kind of verb, for example, and then I don't say anything. When I enter into the classroom and I say, I give her all my love, that's all I do. And then the students, they're gonna, what happened with that teacher? And then I won, I got their attention, you know? And this is something like this. We are going to sing this because we're going to develop this subject, because this is the same thing, for example. In this case, we need to put the context, the right context, in order to impulse the students to say something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It doesn't matter that they can say something wrong. This is the intention. They need to understand that the mistakes is very essential in the learning. I know.
It's true. It's true.
I know that.
And would you propose anything for this particular GIF? One situation that clicks with students' fevers of situation.
Okay, for example, here, hey, the Master Jedi is very happy today. What do you can think they're gonna be the arrangement for that guy?
What is what?
What could be the arrangement? What could be the future for this guy? They know he's gonna making love with his wife, you know. For example, this is one example. No?
All right.
He's gonna be sleeping a lot because he's gonna be very tired. For example, no.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
I think we need to think of more situations for this particular GIF, but I love the fact that dancing on a Friday night or weekend is already very stimulating. But I guess we still have to think a little bit further on how to exploit this particular GIF. Because I love the examples that you gave about what was that about what she's very angry with her husband. What is she going to do? And what was the other one?
Drinking.
He's drinking.
Oh yeah, he is drinking too much. What is going to happen to him?
What will happen?
What will happen to him? And so maybe we want to think of something like that for
like
you.
this.
I personally cannot come up with something right now, but yeah, could we take a look at the following example further down below?
No, that's it.
Oh, that's it. That's it. All
That's
right.
it.
So I'm going to close the breakout room so that you can show these examples to everyone else, and the others will show you their examples. So I'm going to leave the room and ask everyone to go back to the main room.
Right.
Tired, Anita?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, yes, me too.
2 or 3 courses, I don't know. So.
Teacher Sergio, your microphone? Thank you.
Yeah, for some reason the system turned it off, even if I didn't ask it to turn it off. So the others should be back in any moment, at any moment. Yeah, Teacher Mary Kristen is already in room number 1. Room number 3 is still full of all our colleagues, so they should come back at, yeah, there it is. So I think everyone is already back. So I was talking to teachers Ben, teacher Rocio, teacher Raimundo, and teacher Anna about their examples, and teacher Ben was showing some very interesting examples of how to use GIFs in a way that they stimulate our students' imagination and interest in a very, very interesting way. Could you please talk about that, Teacher Ben? And could somebody please share the screen that we were looking at about, yeah. So would you please explain what you were explaining to me, teacher, please? Your microphone is turned off, Teacher Ben. Yeah, I think that once you leave a breakout room,
I'm sorry.
The thing happened to me.
I'm pretty sorry. Okay, yes. In this case, we need to put your students at ease by putting them in the context. For example, you can say here we have Mark. He is very sad. He is drinking a lot of alcohol. Okay, what is your prediction about that? What will happen? Okay, and then you're gonna get a lot of answers from the students, a lot of answers, pretty much, okay?
Yes.
And then the next, please.
Yes.
And then we have this lady, the name of the lady is Mary. Mary was fighting with her husband. And now, what do you think? What do you think she's planning?
Yeah, what do you
we're
think?
gonna get a lot of answers as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, can I ask somebody here? Just I'll ask somebody. Teacher Mary Kristen, Teacher Ben just said that. What's her name according to you, Teacher Ben?
Okay, this is Mary.
Yeah.
You meant that?
Yeah, let's give her another name because Teacher Mary Kristen.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jennifer.
Jennifer. So Teacher Mary Kristen,
yeah.
Jennifer is very angry with her husband. What do you think Jennifer is going to do?
Yeah, for example, Teacher Raimundo, please tell us.
Yeah, because I think, yeah.
She's going to move.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Very nice.
Yeah, and
She's going to file a divorce.
Yes.
Excellent, very nice.
Yeah, I was proposing the verb abandon. She's going to abandon her husband because she's so very angry at him because he did something. So this is a beautiful example of how we can exploit GIFs in a way that we make our students feel engaged, interested on the discussion. And I think the very fact that there is so much motion in front of us makes the whole situation more appealing. Let's take a look at the following GIF, please, Teacher Ben. Or yeah. So this is another example.
All right, here we have Master Yoda. Master Yoda is very happy with his Padawans. What is he doing right now?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
For example,
Dancing.
Another answer, please, Teacher Anna.
He's working out.
Okay, another answer, Teacher Sergio.
I think he's going to teach his friends how to dance.
Okay,
he's going to fight Palpatine.
He's going to fight Palpatine.
Another good answer. Excellent.
Dancing movie.
He's going to celebrate.
He's going to celebrate.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Celebrate.
I would also like to mention that everything we're looking at right now is already loaded onto a website by Teacher Rocio, right? So that's very nice that Teacher Rocio has already incorporated or loaded all these examples to one of her websites. So that's very nice that she's already looking for very practical ways of using these materials in the future. So these are all the examples that we have here, I believe, right, Teacher Rocio? So would anybody else like to show his or her examples? If you just raise your hand or just open your microphone, whichever way you prefer, feel most comfortable to show your examples, teachers.
Okay, yes, I could choose. I could show mine.
Yes,
if
please.
You want.
Please, Teacher Markson.
But let me go to the. First, I have to share screen, right?
Yeah, please, Teacher.
Then I have to select this one here. Okay, and share. So I wrote. I have the three examples.
Yes, sure.
I don't know if you can see it well enough, or is it too small?
It's fine. It says I'm having
Okay.
a party. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. This one is, I'm having a party next Friday using a future with present continuous with future. Well, she's so happy that she's having a party. Following the same example, the same activity as, what is the name of the teacher that was showing us?
Teacher Ben, or well, the examples were from Teacher Rocio, but Teacher Ben was the one explaining.
Oh, okay, well, yes. Following that type of activity, I could ask the students, why is she so happy? What is what are her plans, or what is the what is she gonna do in the future? I would have to think of the correct question to ask.
Yes.
And then they would have to say, for instance, I'm having a party next Friday. Well, you have to give your own sentences here using the present continuous.
Yeah, I can think of an example such as her crush is going to that party too. So that's why she's
Exactly. Okay.
about it. Yeah, very nice example, teacher. Can we take a look at the following gift, teacher Mary Kristen?
Yes, sure. The next one is, I love Seinfeld. I am Seinfeld era.
Yeah.
And that's why I love Seinfeld. So I found this one, and thank God I could paste it.
Yes.
Because it was not easy to paste.
Yeah.
But I had my sentence before I found this one. And my sentence was, we're going to Acapulco next vacation.
Yeah.
Well, we are using going to for future plans. Okay.
Yes.
And it happened that they say, let's go. So, well, it was perfect there. Okay.
Yes.
And well, the students can also say, where are they going? Where are they going? And they are going here and there and there. They have to give more sentences where they are going. What sentence would you say here?
Yeah. And maybe as follow-up questions, you could ask your students, what are they going to do in Acapulco? Are they going to swim? Are they going to go dancing? Are they going to drink some beers? Well, it's maybe not a good example for teenagers, but I don't know. Are they going to stay in a nice hotel, etc.? I think.
Yes. Okay. So there are many examples that they can give here. And
Yes.
the first one is with Will. I'll finish my homework right now. It's a student that is trying to finish the homework, and is Will for spontaneous decision. Okay.
Yes.
In this moment, I decided that I'll finish my homework.
Yes.
And it is not exactly a prediction. Maybe I'm just missing the prediction example, but this is spontaneous decision. And well, the GIF more or less shows the decision right there. Okay.
Yes.
So those are the three.
I think they're very useful. They
Thank you.
In each case, you are showing examples that we can exploit with our students in many different ways. So thank you so much for this.
Okay, there, you're welcome.
Yeah. Anybody else wants to talk about their choices, please? Either you can either raise your hand or just turn on your microphone and start speaking, teachers.
Well, we posted some examples
Oh,
there.
yes, teacher.
I don't know if we can see it in the one of Mary Kristen.
That I am showing, sure. Just let me know which one it is. That one?
Maria Guadalupe Avila.
Okay, let me go down a little bit.
Or if you want me, I can
Oh,
share.
there it is. No, this one?
Yes.
Okay, there, here it is.
I wanted to delete this one, but I couldn't.
Oh, okay. So not this one.
But
And then I go further more. Let me find the other one.
No, upload up. It's up.
Higher?
Up above.
Above, like that?
Yes, but
Rocio Gonzalez, Ben.
more.
Here it is. Oh no, but
I couldn't post it there. It's
You
above,
couldn't post
above,
the
above,
link.
Yeah,
above.
maybe.
And I wanted to delete that one, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
This one here, this one,
No,
or the other one about.
above. More.
No, that,
Yeah.
No, let me share my.
Yeah.
okay,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
please
yeah.
do so. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
so you can open it. There you are.
Okay. Well, let me see. Okay, is this one and this one? Mhm.
All right. So, yeah. Could you please tell us how you could exploit this particular GIF, teacher Lupita?
Maybe this could be for going to, this weekend we're going to go swimming.
Yes.
Okay, with our friends.
Yes.
Or with our family.
Yes.
Or maybe could be also an example to use with Will. What do you think it will happen to this girl?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, predictions. Yeah.
Or we have this one. I'm going to buy everything I can, or I'm going to go shopping.
Yeah, she's going to decorate her house.
What is she going to do?
Yes.
This one also, because as teacher Hector said, most of our students do the housework during the weekend. So,
So she's going to clean the house. Well,
yes.
Because yeah, I think it's, yeah.
And this one.
Yep.
What do you think this guy?
Yeah.
What do you think will happen to this guy?
Yeah.
Maybe he will be arrested.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, and that's a very good way to stimulate our students' imagination. The consequences of him erupting in such a aggressive way.
Operate.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Teacher Lupita. These are all very beautiful examples. Anybody else would like to talk about their examples? I think I would like to take a look at Letty's examples.
Oh, yes.
Would you mind sharing your screen and talking about your examples, Letty?
Sure. Can you see it?
That's your
Yes.
cell phone, I think.
Oh, yes. Wait, let me see. Wait, here. Okay, so these are my examples. I think I tried to delete this one, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show this one.
Yeah. Yes, Letty.
Okay. Yeah. So she's reading a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, reading a story, some magazine. I don't know.
Yeah, and this is in fact one of the situations that I talked about and used in my presentation 2 weeks ago. What are your plans? I'm going to read a book. I think this is a very prototypical example of going to for plans. What are you going to do today before you go to sleep, or tomorrow in the morning, or next Monday, blah, blah, blah. So I do think this is a very useful GIF, because talking about your plans does involve things like this. So I think it's a very nice choice, Letty.
I'm glad you like it. Okay.
Oh, so yeah.
Okay. So I deleted this one because, as you said, she was not looking like she was playing tennis. Like it looks like she's angry or something. So I don't think that's the point. But yeah.
She's going to lose the match.
Oh, yeah.
Well, in this case, I think that it could be unasked. Okay, what do you think is going to happen, right?
Yeah.
In order to exploit the students' abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this one could be used for for predictions based on evidence, similar to it's going to rain and that sort of stuff. So yeah, she could exploit this particular example in other ways, but originally Letty was talking about plans for the weekend, let's say. So what are your plans for the weekend? I'm going to play tennis with my friends, in which case this is not such a good choice of a gift because it doesn't really evoke the idea of me and my friends having fun playing tennis. So that's what we were discussing in Letty's breakout room, that if she wants to talk about playing sports over the weekend, she would probably have to choose another different gift. But it doesn't.
Okay, or maybe she could say she's going to lose the match.
Yeah, but that's a prediction based on evidence.
Oh, yes.
Which is what I wanted to say, that in spite of everything that I have just mentioned, it doesn't mean that we cannot use this gift, but we will have to use it for different purposes, such as for predictions based on evidence, similar to it's going to rain, it's going to fall, that sort of thing. So yeah, we just gotta be careful of what exactly we want to use our gifts for. Let's take a look at the other gifts that you have, Letty.
Okay. This is the last one.
Yeah, I loved that one too. Yeah, I personally loved very much that one. Yeah, it's a beautiful gift about what, Letty?
Thank you. Yeah, maybe she's going on holiday, or maybe she will. Maybe she's going to miss the train. I mean, the flight, or something.
Yeah. There are different ways you can approach or use this particular gift. But yeah, the first thing that comes to our minds, I think, is she's going on vacation. She's going to take a trip. She's going to visit her parents. She's going to go on a business trip or something like that. So yeah, I think it's a gift that we can exploit in many different ways. Do you have more gifts, Letty?
Mine, no, but I mean, I can click another one if you like.
Well, we could ask the other teachers to show them themselves so that they can explain their own gifts, I think.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you, Letty. So interesting to see everything that you have found, teachers. So Teacher Ben has already spoken. Who's missing? Teacher Raimundo, would you like to talk about your examples? Yes. Thank you, teacher. You have to turn on your microphone, Teacher Raymond. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show the ones that I posted on the site with the comments.
Yeah, teacher, please.
I just wait for them to load because it seems a little bit difficult. Here they are. Let me just find them. Because it's, I can tell where I found them. Oh my god, it's quite. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I thought here they are. I thought about the example of what you're gonna do on your weekends.
Yes.
Because well, usually that's like a pretty common question among people. It's just like because we're usually excited on having a rest or just flying away from the thoughts of work, of school, or whatever things we do.
Yes.
The two examples that I chose is I'm going to a trip. I'm going outside with my family, so that is why we have the car. In case you are talking, like in my case, with junior high school students.
Yeah.
Well, they don't usually go out alone, but they do go with their families.
Yeah, she's probably going to have a picnic, for example.
Yeah.
Yes. I think
there was another.
Could you please click on see more? In the middle there are right there. Yeah.
And another.
Yeah.
I thought this also like like a more adult stuff, like what are you gonna do on your weekend? Well, I'm going to go to the grocery store.
All right. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, I get it now. Yes.
I'm going to go to buy things. I'll do my groceries.
Yeah, yeah.
So those were the two examples I thought about.
Nice, nice, teacher. Yes, yes, yes. Very nice. Thank you so much, teacher Raymond. Those are two more ideas that I think no one else had mentioned. So you can see that if we take into account everyone else's ideas, we can end up with 20 or 30 different contexts or situations of discussion. Teacher Lucero, would you like to talk about your own examples?
Sure, I only have one.
Okay, let's see it.
And let me, I don't know if you can see it.
Oh,
it is a cat having dinner.
I love that cat. I fell in love with that cat.
Well, at the beginning, well, let me tell you that at the beginning, we were discussing or exchanging certain opinions about context and the pandemic situation and everything. And Professor Hector talked about his own experience. I liked what he does.
Yep.
And before we got into this discussion of what we were going to work on,
yep.
I tried to give my own example of my weekend. I'm going to have a romantic dinner with my cat.
That's so nice, teacher.
Okay, it is the only one I posted.
Yeah, but that's such a beautiful example. Personally, I love cats. I guess many other people do. Some people hate cats, but I personally love cats. And I think there are many ways to present this particular GIF or exploit this GIF with students. You could even ask, what is teacher Lucero and the cat? What are teacher Lucero and the cat going to do next Friday? They're going to have a dinner. They're going to talk about their day or week or problems or dreams or something.
What are they going to ask for dessert or something like that? No?
Yeah. What are they going to have for dessert, etc. Yeah, I think there are many ways. We just gotta use our imagination in order to exploit every single GIF. But I think the initial most challenging task at hand is to choose the right GIF for the right purposes. So I think most of the GIFs that we have seen today are very, very useful. We just gotta think how to use them for different purposes. So who's missing? Teacher Blanca, would you like to talk about your GIFs, please, teacher?
Professor, I didn't.
Oh, it's okay, teacher.
Yeah. It's the thing I was discussing with teacher Lucero and the other teachers, and I was telling them that my gift would be like, okay, what are your plans? I'm planning to feed my cats.
All right.
I haven't downloaded the GIF.
Yes, teacher. We can later. We can later look for GIFs of somebody feeding the cats, and then we could discuss how to implement that type of GIF for our classes. That's a very nice idea, teacher. Teacher Tanya. I'm not
sure. Hello. I just posted a lot of things.
Great. Let's see, teacher.
Have time to do anything. Give me a second.
It's been a very long day, teacher.
Yeah, it's been a long day for me, so I'm kind of tired. But can you share the GIFs, teacher?
Oh, do you want me to share the screen?
Well, I share them. Just give me a second.
I think it's better if you have control over the screen.
Yes. Here. Okay, so I have at the beginning.
Yep.
Because I was, I think, the last posting.
Yes, sure.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of slow because I'm totally tired.
Yeah, a lot of tabs.
I am like sleeping. I don't know where is it. Okay, it's over here, right? Where we posted here. Okay, yes. Let me move this over here.
Yeah, it's further above. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, the first. Well, no, this was the last. I posted this. We will just play our game. I think it's spontaneous situation whenever you are trying to be like clever or smart. Okay, then we have I will never tell you. It was spontaneous situation about when you're gossiping. Then we have this action will have consequences. It will mean spontaneous situation when you are planning something wrong or something that you shouldn't do. Then we have a black woman is going to, but going to is not in the class, it's not in the topic. I just posted because I don't know. Okay, then this I tried to delete, but I couldn't. And then this we got to our training tomorrow. This is also not for this class. Then we have, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. This is a plan. It depends. Well, we were discussing that depending on her, the way she's speaking, the way she's expressing herself can be a plan, or it can change to be a spontaneous situation, right?
Yes.
Then we have I'm killing myself tomorrow. We have that is like present progressive or continuous talking about future. Then I'm saving money to go to Japan. Well, as I told you, I have many examples, but I really enjoy how other teachers work with asking students like questions and like have like an inquiring answers. I'm really learning from them because I think I can post these GIFs everywhere in my classroom or in my aula modelo or wherever. But I think you should design an activity for students, and I really have enjoyed how at the beginning some teachers say that they must ask some questions, interesting questions, spontaneous questions, questions that make them think that they can plan something about it. Okay. Thank you, teacher Sergio, for everything I've learned.
No, thank you, teacher. By the way, I think we could even reverse the whole thing. You could ask your students to please look for GIFs that show their plans for the weekend or their plans for next year or their plans for next month or next vacations. And then you could ask them to send them by email or to post them in Google Classroom or Moodle, and then you could collect them and post them in a Google site, and then have one full meeting with them, asking them, so why did you choose this GIF? What are your plans for the for December? And then your students can start talking about, oh yeah, I'm going to visit my family, I'm going to clean my house, I'm going to clean my bedroom or something. So there are many different ways to exploit GIFs. Today, I just wanted everyone to further develop your ability to handle GIFs and integrate it into different spaces. It's already 8:23, and I know you have a life, you have a family, you have things to do. So I think we should stop it there, but I hope I will be in touch with you over the following days. I'm so sorry, I apologize once again that I didn't communicate very much over the last days. But you can see on my background that it took me a while to do that. So I'm so sorry about that.
Cardios, teacher, I realize.
Thank you, teacher. So I'll see you next week, and I hope that you have enjoyed today's meeting. I enjoyed very much looking at all of your hard work, teachers.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Everybody.
everyone. See you
Bye,
next
bye,
week.
bye, bye,
Bye,
bye,
bye, bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye now. Bye.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.
Take care, teachers.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you, Sergio.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Goodbye,
Thank you,
teachers.
guys. See you next week. Take
See you,
care.
teachers. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Goodbye, teacher Patty.
See you.